Good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of the new North Mason High School in Belfair for tonight's Olympic League boys basketball game featuring the North Mason Bulldogs and the Kingston Buccaneers. I'm Dedrick Allen. Bulldogs come into tonight's game with a 4-7 overall record and have yet to win in 4 Olympic League games. North Mason has also lost their last 5 games and is coming off of Friday's 67-56 loss to Bremerton. The Buccaneers are 4-6 on the season and have only 1 win in 3 league games. Kingston's Olympic League win was over Squim, a team that beat North Mason almost a week ago. The Bucs are coming off a 61-46 loss to Olympic on Friday. In this tough, evenly matched Olympic League, wins are hard to come by, and one tonight would go a long way for either team. Who will that be? Will the boys from Belfair get back on the winning track and pick up their first league win? Or will it be the Bucs who right the ship and come away victorious? We will find out in just moments. Coming up, we talk with North Mason coach Steve Hackett. It's boys high school basketball from Belfair. The Kingston Buccaneers at the North Mason Bulldogs next on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com. And welcome back to North Mason High School in Belfair for tonight's boys basketball game. A little earlier this evening, I had a chance to talk with Bulldogs head coach Steve Hackett, and here's what he had to say.
Okay, Coach Hackett. Now, we haven't had a lot of time to talk this season, and I really haven't seen your Bulldogs but the one time. I was impressed with a lot what I saw, but you were a little bit overmatched with Shelton. I don't want to dwell on that game at all. I want to talk about your assessment of your team to this point.
Yeah, I think we're battling. We kind of are where we thought we would be early, but we didn't. Last couple we've let slip away. Been a little flat, which is weird. We're a real intense team, and I've been real proud of how scrappy they've been. We've just been a little flat offensively, so hopefully we can get that figured out and kind of shake out of that tonight.
Now you took on your last game with Squim, right?
Yes.
And
Bremerton,
right, that's right. Bremerton Friday, that's right. And you came up a little short there?
A little short. We had it tied at half. We held them to 23 points in the first half. You hold that athletic ball club to 23, I think you play a pretty good game. But then the second half, we had a hard time scoring, and they kind of got it rolling a little bit. So, we were there. We just didn't quite finish.
What about tonight? You got Kingston coming in. And the way I look at the Olympic League is everybody's pretty much evenly matched. And any time you can get a W is better than not.
Absolutely. And we need to get one. We got to get a league win in the books and get this thing rolling a little bit. It's a lot of log jams there. You got North at the top, and then really it's kind of clogged after that. So Kingston's real long and athletic. We're going to have to battle up. They do little things right. Ben does a great job with them, makes them rebound really well. So we're going to have to, do little things and take care of business.
Now, I've been watching your JV here, and I noticed that you've got a former player as a coach, kind of like you are.
Yes.
And how does it how is it that a young man who's only a few years away from playing on this team, how do your players react to him?
Man, the kids love him. He's done a great job, phenomenal job. You know, he went away, played some college basketball, and came back. He's going to do some financial advising kind of thing now. And, you know, so I asked him to come aboard, and Barker took a different role. He wants to just be a varsity assistant this year, so it worked out better for the whole program. And you know, he's a coach's kid. You know, Larry's a Hall of Famer, and he just does all the little stuff right. Hell, I can't beat him to an open gym, you know, and like I used to be the one here for 30 minutes early, sweeping, hanging out, and now he's in here, music blaring, already swept. You know, just an absolute great, you know, addition to our program. I couldn't be any more proud of the kid.
For those who don't know, we're talking about Brett Skogstad.
Yes.
Great player, a great three-point shooter, and an excellent free throw shooter. I mean,
all-time leading scorer at our school. Yeah.
Now, how does he bring to your guys from the free throw line?
Well, you know, it's funny. He won't talk about that kind of part. You know, he won't say, I'm the best free throw shooter. Why don't you guys listen to me? He's just so good at helping them in every aspect of the game. It's not just one thing Brett helps him with. He does a good job. He teaches the little things in a very simple way to the kids, and it goes really well.
All right, Coach, that's all I had for you other than anybody injured?
Nope, we're fully healthy. We're good to go.
All right, that's all I had.
Hey, thanks for having us on. Go Dogs. All right.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of High Climbers basketball. Catch all the action at masonwebtv.com and hcc.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at hcc.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Thanks to cell phones, you can call 911 from almost anywhere.
911, what's the address to your emergency? I just wrecked. Can you find where I'm at? I can't find where you're at.
But many people don't realize that cell phones and even smartphones don't always send location or GPS information when you call 911.
What road are you on? Were you on the highway? You can't find where I'm at. No, I need you to tell me what road you were on.
Since 911 dispatchers can't always tell the location of your emergency, they need your help.
It's the last turnoff right before Okanagan, and it's in like 3 miles to Okanagan, I think. Did you go by the cemetery? We just passed the cemetery. Just past the cemetery. Okay. Are you sending anybody to look for us? I'm telling them right now. The other dispatcher is getting on the radio.
Every second counts in an emergency. If you identify your location when calling 911, help can be sent quicker. Help 911 help you know your location. An important message from your local 911 office and Washington State Emergency Management.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
And welcome back to the high school gymnasium at the high school, North Mason High School, excuse me, as we're about ready to get the starting lineups announced here. So let's bring those to you right now. So we'll start out with the visiting Kingston Buccaneers. Ali Chikiti, a 6'1" senior. Andrew Shaw, a 6'6" junior. Gabe Gregory, a 6'2" junior. Liam Young, a 6'3" junior, and Gavin Below, a 6'4" junior. For the Bulldogs, as they dim the lights here at the high school, to introduce the Bulldogs, you have Trey Fisher. He's a 5'8" sophomore. Kevin Burrell Briggs, a 6'1" junior. Zach Marks, a 6'4" senior. Dalton Geyer, a 6' senior. And A.J. Dumont, 6'7" junior. So that's Chikiti, Shaw, Gregory, Young, and Valou for the Buccaneers. Fisher, Burrell Briggs, Marks, Geyer, and Dumont for the Bulldogs. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Nice shot there of the Bulldog logo at the center of the court, lit up by the spotlights at center court as we're getting the final 5 announced for the Bulldogs. Again, that's Fisher, Burrell Briggs, Marks, Geyer, and Dumont for the Buccaneers. Chiquiti, Shaw, Gregory, Young, and Velo. It's kind of hard to pronounce. Hopefully we'll get that right throughout the game. So we're ready to play some ball here at North Mason High School, the new North Mason High School. Beautiful facility. I got to say I'm probably the first person to have some sort of broadcast out of this facility. It's actually my third here, but twice here on MasonWebTV.com, HCC.net for basketball, and there was one political forum in the fall. So we got Dumont tipping it in back court. And Trey Fisher comes up with it, and here come the Bulldogs to start this game. Throw it over to Burrell Briggs, back to Fisher. Fisher will drive, kick it out to Geyer. Up top it goes to Burrell Briggs. Hand it off to Marks. Over to Geyer. Geyer working on the near side. Down to Marks. Marks looking low for Dumont. Finds Burrell Briggs. Briggs drives to the box, stops, pops. Misses. Had his own rebound for a moment, then pulling it down is Velo. They'll get it out, and here come the Buccaneers. Quickly up the other way. Up top it goes to Young, and now swinging over. Opposite side to Chiquiti. Into the corner now, that's Young. Cross court it goes to Gregory down to the baseline. And knocked out of bounds by Marks. Good hands for Zach Marks. Baseline inbounds for the Buccaneers. Inbounds into the corner to Young, and a steal by Burrell Briggs. Kevin going the other way. Goes right to the hoop, had it stripped out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball under their own backboard. First turnover on the Buccaneers. Baseline inbounds for North Mason. Geyer will trigger the play into Dumont. Up it goes to Fisher. Fakes the pass in the corner, drives to the foul line. Pull-up jumper for Fisher. Rattled off. Rebound pulled down by Baloo. Up to Chiquiti. Chiquiti speeds it up, bounces over to Young. Young picked up his pivot foot before he made the move. That's the second turnover on the Bucks. And I noticed in the JV game, this refereeing crew is very, very tight on these moves. Those pivot moves with their feet. Inbounds will go to Trey Fisher. And he gets by the defense. High post feed to Dumont. Finds Geyer. Geyer for three. Little short. Rebound pulled down by Shaw. Out it goes to Gregory. To Young. Swing it over to Chiquiti. Fakes the three. Up top it goes. Swing it over now, and it is Gregory trying to get by the defense. Over it goes. Young for three. Hits. So 3-0 early. Buccaneers on top. North Mason, the Bulldogs with the ball. Trey Fisher to the foul line corner. Elbow. Jumper. Short. Rebound going to Shaw, and he'll bring it up for the Kingston Buccaneers. Shaw going to go coast to coast. Lays it up a little short. Had his own rebound, but Mark stole it away. Here comes Burrell Briggs. Kevin on the run for the Bulldogs. Swinging over in the corner. Geyer turns and shoots for three. Oh, a little off. Marks with the rebound out to Fisher. Fisher to the side of the paint. Fouled from behind. That's the first whistle in the ball game. And that'll go on Ali Chiquiti. 6:06 to go here in the first quarter. Inbounds from the sideline. Burrell Briggs gets it into Trey Fisher. Fisher calling out the play. Hands it off to Burrell Briggs. Dribbles right to the bucket. I guess I'm going to call that a block. Rebound Dumont, missed it. Marks with the put back, and it goes in. It's a 1-point lead for Kingston. And the ball is free in the middle. Coming away with it to Dalton Geyer. Geyer on the run is a 2-on-2, and he's going to have a foul on the Buccaneers. Second team foul on Kingston. Personal foul went on Andrew Shaw, his first. Geyer's at the line for a couple of free throws. Got the first one, tie the ball game. He'll get another one. Geyer's second free throw, short but rolled in. Give the Bulldogs a 1-point lead. Chiquiti quickly up it goes to Gregory. Gregory going to the hoop, puts it off the glass and in. First bucket for Gabe, and a 1-point lead for the Buccaneers. Trey Fisher for the Bulldogs, bringing it up to the three-point arc on the near side. Kevin Burrell-Briggs drives side of the paint, finds Marks, one dribble back to Fisher between the circles. Dribbled it off of Marks' foot. That's an over and back. That's first turnover on North Mason. Buccaneer ball with a 1-point lead. Ali Chiquiti throwing it over to Gregory. Into the paint it goes, and a steal by Marks. Marks goes to the floor and rolls it over on the floor to Burrell-Briggs. Here come the Bulldogs. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first. Fisher, top of the key. Over to Burrell-Briggs, back to Fisher. Fisher spreads it out. Drawing out Chiquiti, trying to get by Chiquiti on the defense. Going to the hoop, stops on the box, puts it up, misses it. Rebound pulled down by Gregory. Here come the Bucks. The 1-point lead. Quickly into the corner. Shaw with a three. Nope. Marks muscles away the rebound, puts it on the floor, finds Burrell-Briggs. Here come the Bulldogs on the run. Burrell-Briggs pushing it up the court. Finds Marks at the foul line. He'll take the open jumper. In and out. Rebound. So almost stolen away, and there's a fight for it. Burrell-Briggs can't get to it. Does get to it, and it'll be on the sideline. That'll be Kingston ball. 3 substitutions for the Buccaneers. You've got Max English, Brett Spencer, and Eli Miller checking in for the Buccaneers. That's Spencer with it, bringing it up, throwing it over to Miller, down to the baseline. Nice find down low, putting it up and in is Liam Young, plus the foul on the Bulldogs. And that'll go on Burrell-Briggs, his first. First team foul on North Mason. At the line for possible 3-point play, Liam Young. It's 5 points tonight. Give him 6. Full court press. Fisher and Burrell-Briggs in backcourt trying to break it down. Now it's Marks. Marks is fouled, hands it off, and a steal, near steal. Ball tapped and controlled by the Buccaneers, and they turn it right back over to the Bulldogs. 4-point lead for Kingston. North Mason has the ball, and that's Trey Fisher with it. Burrell-Briggs going to bring it up. Trying to get by the double team up the far sidelines. He's pushed out of bounds. That'll be the third team foul on Kingston. That'll be on Liam Young, his first. Bulldog ball. Fisher to the foul line. Down to Dumont on the baseline. He can't quite handle it. It's a jump ball. And that will go over to the Buccaneers on the alternating possession. Spencer will trigger the play from sidelines in the backcourt for the Buccaneers, and Bryce Solis is into the ballgame for the first time tonight for North Mason inbounds. And Spencer brings it up to Gregory into the corner now. Young. Bulldogs in a 2-3 zone. Steal by Geyer on the pass off. Geyer's going to go right to the hoop, puts it up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. That'll be the 4th turnover on the Buccaneers, and at least the 2nd steal by the North Mason. And the personal foul on Brett Spencer, his first, and the 4th team foul on Kingston. As Dalton Geyer is back at the line for 2 free throws. Got the first one. Get one more. Got the second one. Give him 4 points tonight, all from the free throw line. The full court press back to it. Buccaneers break it down pretty nicely, and pity-patting the dribble to the hoop was Gregory. He can't finish on the play. Dumont comes up with a rebound, and there's a foul on the Buccaneers. That'll go on Gabe Gregory, his first, 5th team foul on the Buccaneers. Geyer will inbound it. Directing some traffic, gets it into Solis, Bryce going across the midcourt to the three-pointer, down to Marks from the baseline, out to Geyer top, swing it over to Fisher. Fisher for 3. Yes! His first bucket of the night, and it's a 3-ball, giving the Bulldogs a 1-point lead again. Another steal by the Bulldogs. Over to Geyer. To Fisher. Fisher faked that middle, goes to the three-point arc, and hits another 3. Wow! Trey Fisher, big threes back-to-back. 4-point lead for North Mason. Quick timeout. We'll step aside. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of High Climbers basketball. Catch all the action at MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at HCC.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Now we're back at North Mason High School. That's the Kindle Fire giveaway. Does apply to all that are watching this game as well. I'll be revealing that secret code word here during this broadcast several times. I'll let you know what that is coming up, but keep watching. As the Bulldogs have built a 4-point lead, their biggest of the night, 12-8. Turnovers on the Buccaneers, that would be 5 on them, and resulted in Bulldog points. It's Buccaneer ball in the backcourt. Let's see, it looks like Ali Chiquiti back in the ball game for Kingston. He has the ball. Gonna drive, kick it out, and it's Young down to the baseline to Max English, and now back out into the paint. Jumper in the paint, falling off was by Shaw. He got the rebound off the tap, and there's Chiquiti, little runner on the baseline, missed it, and the rebound was pulled down by Young. But he was standing just a toe on that baseline. That's out of bounds. That's Bulldog ball. Again, the full court press. Solis has it inbounds. Looked up court and put on the floor. Here he comes. Foul crossing midcourt on the drive. That will be the 6th team foul on Kingston. And the personal foul went on Brett Spencer, his 2nd. So Geyer will trigger the play. Baseline, or actually sideline inbounds to Fisher. And he'll lose the ball. And up it goes to Chiquiti. Chiquiti to the hoop. Missed it. Tried to do an alley-oop. And that was not really wise. But they managed to get it. And there's a wide open 3 in the corner. That's off. And a rebound. Fight for it. As Jonah Ness is also in the ball game for North Mason. And then we have a whistle. And whistle will go on Trey Fisher, his first. 2nd team foul on North Mason. So Jonah Ness is in there with Dumont, Geyer, Fisher, and Solis. It's Buccaneer ball, baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Spencer for 3 in the corner, missed it, got his own rebound, had his own rebound, and it'll throw it out to Young. Young into the middle to Shaw, Shaw down to the baseline. And there's a 3 in the corner, rattled out. Young with a rebound and a putback. Doesn't fall in. Ball's tapped and finally controlled by the Buccaneers. And a reset. Over it goes to Connor Friedel, who's into the ball game for the first time for Kingston. And now is a Spencer kicked ball there as Young tried to feed it in the middle. The Buccaneers are attacking the center of the court and getting second chance points. Kevin Burrell-Briggs will check back into the ball game, replacing Trey Fisher. So it's Dumont, Ness, Burrell-Briggs, Geyer, and Solis. And a missed jumper there, and it'll shuffle to English. English gets it out to Spencer. Spencer triple teamed out. It goes to Young. Young thought about a three. Bounces over to Friedel. Now to Young. High post feed. Goes to Shaw. Out it goes to Spencer. Spencer for three. He'll drain it. And he'll cut that lead down to 1. Solis has it. Bringing it up. Bouncing it over to Geyer. Geyer draws a double team. They back away. He'll take the three. No. Rebound pulled down by Shaw for Kingston. Here come the Bucks. Spencer, or actually it was Geyer that took a spill in backcourt. Quick passes by the Bucks. 3 on the way by Young, and that's in. His second 3 in the ball game and a 2-point lead for Kingston off the turnovers, or actually off the missed shots. It goes Kevin Burrell-Briggs the other way, draws the elbow on the Buccaneers. That's the 17th foul on Kingston, and it'll go on Connor Friedel. His first. So it's a 1-and-1 for Kevin Burrell-Briggs. 2-point lead for the Buccaneers. To have 24.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Have to fix that clock graphic there. In a timeout. Free throw up and in for Kevin. It's his first point of the night. He'll get another free throw. So a lane violation on that attempt, and so that'll be Buccaneer ball with a 1-point lead, 14-13. Inbounds. Young gets it and gives it right back to Shaw. Up center of the court to Friedel. Friedel bounces it over to Young. Young will call the play, swing it over to Spencer. Over it goes to Friedel. Friedel cross court into the corner. 3 on the way, no. And 3.5 seconds to go, and the ball goes out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. Shaw will trigger the play from the right of the backboard. And it goes to Friedel. Friedel for 3 at the top. That's short. Geyer with a rebound. He'll turn and throw it to the other end. Come up short, and we're through 1 quarter. Kingston 14. North Mason 13. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world via broadband, video, and voice.
We offer business phone systems,
voice service with unlimited long distance,
broadband with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second,
complete IT services,
on-site computer repair,
video service,
and advertising.
Let HCC be your communications service partner.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
It will be a Bulldog ball to start the second quarter, trailing by 1 point. Burrell-Briggs will get it into Fisher back in the ball game. Trey will bring it up, crossing midcourt. Hand off to Burrell-Briggs. It's a screen from Dumont. Dribbles to the top of the key. Actually with a pass to Fisher. Fisher to the elbow, jumper, no. Dumont taps it, and then it's controlled by Velo back in the ball game for Kingston. Yeah, I'll get it to Gregory, pushing it up the court to Shaw. Shaw, side of the paint, had it stripped, got it back, throws it over. And that's Spencer. Spencer to Friedel. Friedel for 3. That's off. Rebound goes to Burrell-Briggs. Kevin will bring it up. Throw it over to Fisher. Trey gets a screen from Burrell Briggs. Trying to get something going, calling out the play. Hand it off to Solis. Jets inside the arc. Hand it off to Marks. He'll tap it over to Fisher. Fisher working with 13 on that shot clock. It's the screen from Dumont. Into the corner to Solis. Solis drives baseline. 2 big hoop steps. Missed the shot. Drew the foul. So Bryce Solis at the line for 2 free throws. A 5'10 freshman. Didn't hear who that foul went on. Rattle in the first one. So first point for Solis tonight. And he ties the ball game and give the Buccaneers the lead. Or I'm sorry, the North Mason Bulldogs the lead. With the second free throw. Rattles that one in as well. 1 point lead for North Mason. Inbounds, actually the Buccaneers. Shaw has it. And he's going to be fouled by Fisher. That's his third team foul. The sideline inbounds, far sideline. Inbounds goes to Friedel. Back it goes to Spencer, to Friedel. Friedel bounces it back to Spencer between the circles. Near side now, 3 on the way by Gregory. That goes in. Gregory has 5 points tonight, his first 3 ball, and it's a 2-point lead for Kingston. Trey Fisher and the Bulldogs. Here comes Kevin Burrell Briggs. Gets the screen from Dumont. Trying to dribble, penetrate, hands it off to Fisher. Fisher guarded by Friedel. Trying to get some space. And now Solis has it between the circles. He's going to dribble. Side of the paint to the corner of the baseline. Hooks a pass out to Burrell Briggs. Burrell Briggs to the foul line. Out to Fisher. Fisher for 3. Yes! That's the third 3 for Trey. Draining those trays. And here comes Gregory. The 1 point lead for North Mason. Shaw, side of the paint. Nearly stripped, nearly traveled. There's a Friedel for 2. Rebound, fight for it. Burrell Briggs had it knocked out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. Dalton Geyer back in the ball game. Solis will sit down for North Mason. You have Miller returning. And let's see here. Who else was it? 35. That's Young back for the Buccaneers. Kingston will back off on the press. Bulldogs have the ball. Trey Fisher center of the court with a 1 point lead. High post feed to Marks. Hands it off to Burrell Briggs. He'll dribble around, drive the baseline, stop and pop, missed it. Dumont had knocked it to Marks. Marks will kick it to the corner. Geyer over a bigger man. Missed the shot on the 3 in the corner. Rebound goes to Valou. And Valou will swing it over. 3 on the way by Gregory. That's off. Rebound tapped. And Burrell Briggs comes up with it out of the pack for the Bulldogs. And he's fouled, trying to make a move to the hoop. That'll be the 9th team foul on Kingston. And it'll go on Andrew Shaw, his second. So Kevin Burrell Briggs back to the line. He's 1 for 2 officially. He didn't really get a chance at the second free throw the last trip he has at the line because of the lane violation. Only has a point so far tonight. Missed the 1-and-1, actually. It was a 1-and-1. And the rebound was pulled down by Liam Young for Kingston, and he'll bring it up. Young will bounce it over to Gregory. Kick it over, and it's Shaw for 3. Missed it. And tap to him. Shaw will just attack the bucket, puts it up, and in the foul. And that goes on Zach Marks, his first. 4th team foul on the Bulldogs, and Andrew Shaw can complete the 3-point play. Short on free throw, rebound Marks. And here comes Trey Fisher for North Mason. Weaving his way, out it goes to Burrell Briggs for 3. No, rebound Marks in traffic, lost it. And it went to Miller. Miller goes to the floor. He'll find an outlet to Shaw. Shaw trying to get by Geyer. Throws it up to Young. Over goes to Gregory for 3. No, rebound Pulled down by Dumont. Here comes Trey Fisher the other way. Into the corner to Geyer. Finds Dumont. Turn around. Fade away at the baseline. No. Rebound pulled down by Shaw for Kingston. 1 point lead for the Buccaneers. They have the ball. Young with it. Top of the key. Down to the baseline. Ballou lost the ball. Here comes Fisher. Fisher is a 2-on-2. He'll kick it out to Geyer. Geyer for three. Get in there. No. Goes over the backboard. Geyer hit the deck. And no foul on that one. Pope Chiquita is now in for the Buccaneers. And he'll get the ball. And Miller with it. Still in backcourt. Throws it up to Gregory. Gregory bounces it down. Putting it up and in was Liam Young. He has 9 points tonight. Actually, 11 points tonight now. It's the 5th team foul. And let's see here. Young, 3-point play completed. It's a 2-point lead for Kingston as Max English is back on the court for the Buccaneers. A little discussion with the scorers table. Actually, they said 3-point lead for the Buccaneers, 22-19. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. North Mason with the ball. Kingston with the lead. Trey Fisher has it between the circles. High post feed to Dumont. Down the baseline, Geyer puts it up and in. Dalton with 6 points tonight. 4 of them from the free throw line. Inbounds goes to Chiquiti. Center of the court to Gregory. Gregory's going to attack the basket, puts it up, and it dropped in over Dumont. Give him 7 points tonight, and the lead's back to 2 for Kingston. Fisher with it. Top of the key. Drives the foul line. Side of the paint. Out to Geyer. Geyer for 3 in the corner. No. Rebound. Marks. Out to Burrell Briggs for the Bulldogs. Jukes and jives. Jumps into the paint. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Had his own rebound for a second. Lost it. And rebounds pulled down by Miller for Kingston. Up it goes to Chiquiti. Chiquiti. Bounces it into the corner. 3 on the way by Young. No. Rebound. Geyer. Lost it. Coming out of the pack. And Young has it. Swing it over to Gregory. Gregory to Chiquiti. Fakes the 3. Steps by the defense. Fakes pass him inside. Goes outside. 3 on the way and off by Gregory. And Marks pulls down the rebound. Here comes Burrell Briggs to Fisher. Trey. 2.5 minutes to work and a 4-point deficit. Lost the ball. Got it back. Stops. Pops. Short. Got his own rebound. Going to set the play again for the Bulldogs. Up to Burrell Briggs. Geyer's over on the far side. Asking for the ball, and a timeout has been called by the Bulldogs. So we'll take it. 2:18 to go here in the half. 24-20. Kingston on top of North Mason. Take a timeout. We'll be right back. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.
And we're back at North Mason High School. 24 for Kingston, 20 for North Mason. 2:18 to go in the half. Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They did call the timeout. They come out with Solis, Marks, Dumont, Burrell Briggs, and Trey Fisher. Solis will inbounds it, get it into Fisher. Fisher will dribble to the top or to the middle of the court, set the offense, throwing it over to Burrell Briggs, trying to get by the defense of Gregory. And he'll find Fisher. Over to Solis. Solis faked outside, went to the middle, stopped with Chiquiti on him, throws in the middle, Marks with the save there. And Fisher has 3 to work. He'll just throw up a shot that comes up short and rebound pulled down by Gregory. And here come the Buccaneers leading by 4. That's Young with it down to the baseline to English. Chiquiti to Gregory. Gregory fakes the 3 back to Chiquiti. Over it goes to Young. Back to Chiquiti, swinging it over. Gregory fakes the 3, drives baseline right to the hoop, and it drops in. That's 9 points for him. And it leaves now 6 for Kingston. Fisher with it. Gets a screen from Dumont to the center of the court, launches it over to Burrell Briggs. He'll drive in, put up a little runner that doesn't fall. Rebound pulled down by Valou, and here come the Buccaneers the other way. Trailer. Over it goes to Young. Young down to Valou. His shot is partially blocked by Dumont. Up it goes to Burrell Briggs. Going to attack the basket, puts it up. Missed the hoop and drew the foul. Kevin Burrell Briggs at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Personal foul went on Gregory, his second. 10 team fouls on the Buccaneers. 2 shots coming for Burrell Briggs. Kevin hit the first one. We'll get another one. He is now 2 for 4 at the free throw line. It's 2 points tonight. Cuts that lead down to 5. Make it to 4 if he can hit the second one. And it's popped out. Rebound pulled down by Valou. Up to Chiquiti. And a steal by Solis. Solis is stepping into the passing lane. He's trying to get by the defense. And that is knocked out of his hands. Nope, he lost it out of bounds. And that'll be 4 turnovers on the Bulldogs, 7 on the Buccaneers. Geyer's back in the court for North Mason. Trey Fisher will get rest for the last 37.2 seconds in this half. Buccaneer ball. Young has it. He'll bounce it over to Chiquiti. That's Pape Chiquiti on court. Now it's Gregory. The Bucks are going to hold, obviously, for the last shot. There's about a second difference between the shot and the game clock. Geyer almost picked the pocket of Chiquiti. He'll step to the 3-point arc, throw it over to Gregory, back to Chiquiti. Trying to dribble, penetrate. And a 3 on the way by Young. That's off. Rebound tapped and controlled by Valou. Up top to Chiquiti. Misses the 3 at the top at the end of the half. And we head to the halftime period with the Kingston Buccaneers leading the North Mason Bulldogs 26-21. Take that timeout. We'll be right back. It's halftime with the Kingston Buccaneers leading. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com and HoodCanalCommunicationsHCC.net.
Learn how to
run,
hide, fight.
Columbine High School,
Newtown,
Virginia Tech,
Aurora Theater,
Columbia Mall,
Fort Hood,
Navy Yard,
Chattanooga, Charleston.
Enough. How many more?
How many more classrooms?
How many more colleges?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more military facilities?
How many more houses of faith?
Enough.
Learn how to
run,
hide,
fight. Visit www.nextsafe.org.
Prepare your community.
As an American.
As a human being.
No more lists of names.
It's not too soon.
Now is the time.
It's time.
We need to be more prepared.
It's time for our leaders to help prepare the public.
Right now.
Enough. Enough. Prepare an emergency plan for you and your community. Visit the National Center for Citizen Safety at www.nextsafe.org.
MasonWebTV.com and HoodCanalCommunicationsHCC.net are your best source for high school basketball featuring the Shelton High Climbers, the North Mason Bulldogs, and the Mary M. Knight Owls. We give you complete coverage of a game from starting lineups to scoring leaders. You can trust we will bring you all the action. Our next webcast is Wednesday night when the Shelton boys host Foss in a Narrows League matchup. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is 7 o'clock, and you can find it on MasonWebTV.com and HoodCanalCommunicationsHCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world.
Our certified technicians provide complete IT services to keep your business running smoothly.
From spyware and virus removal, on-site server and computer installation, network design, configuration, and more.
Let HCC be your IT partner. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back at North Mason High School. Halftime score, Kingston Buccaneers 26, North Mason Bulldogs 21. The Buccaneers leading their way is Liam Young. He has 12 points. Gabe Gregory has 9. 3 for Brett Spencer and 2 for Andrew Shaw. For the Bulldogs, they're being led by Trey Fisher. He has 9 points, 3 threes in the first half. Dalton Geyer has 6, 4 of those from the free throw line. 2 apiece for Bryce Solis. He is from the free throw line, and Zach Marks has a bucket. Turnovers, early on were a factor for the Buccaneers. By my count, they have 7 to the Bulldogs 4. And that the turnovers that the Bulldogs have been managing to force have ended up into points more times than not. So we are a few minutes away from third quarter. Again, the halftime score, Buccaneers 26, North Mason 21. We'll take another timeout. We'll be right back. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of High Climbers basketball. Catch all the action at masonwebtv.com and hcc.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at hcc.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Do you think he's on his way? He doesn't even know that we're here. Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay. Laura. Okay, try to call him again. There's no signal. Try! Nothing's working. Well, just Everything's down. This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
Back at North Mason High School, halftime score, Kingston Buccaneers 26 and North Mason Bulldogs 21. I mentioned the Kindle Fire giveaway. Stick around here. I'm going to be announcing that code word again shortly here at halftime as the Buccaneers are out of the locker room first, take the floor. And they have done a pretty good job with the boards, especially second chance points. Don't have total numbers there, but they have dominated the boards at times here in the first half. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter in a moment. Kingston 26, North Mason 21.
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net are your best source for high school basketball featuring the Shelton High Climbers, the North Mason Bulldogs, and the Mary M. Night Owls. We give you complete coverage of a game from starting lineups to scoring leaders. You can trust we will bring you all the action. Our next webcast is Wednesday night when the Shelton boys host Foss in a Narrows League matchup. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is 7 o'clock, and you can find it on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
And we're back just a couple of minutes away from the start of the third quarter. Kingston Buccaneers 26 and North Mason Bulldogs 21. Stick around, I'm going to be announcing that code word for the Kindle Fire HD 6 giveaway here shortly, so stay tuned. We'll do it one more time before the start of the third quarter, which is coming up.
Thanks to cell phones, you can call 911 from almost anywhere.
911, what's the address to your emergency? I just wrecked. Can you find where I'm at? I can't find where you're at.
But many people don't realize that cell phones and even smartphones don't always send location or GPS information when you call 911.
What road are you on? Were you on the highway? You can't find where I'm at. No, I need you to tell me what road you were on.
Since 911 dispatchers can't always tell the location of your emergency, they need your help.
It's the last turnoff right before Okanagan, and it's in like 3 miles to Okanagan, I think. Did you go by the cemetery? We just passed the cemetery. Just past the cemetery. Okay. Are you sending anybody to look for us? I'm telling them right now. The other dispatcher is getting on the radio.
Every second counts in an emergency. If you identify your location when calling 911, help can be sent quicker. Help 911 help you know your location. An important message from your local 911 office and Washington State Emergency Management.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of High Climbers basketball. Catch all the action at masonwebtv.com and hcc.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at hcc.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win. We're waiting for the start of the third quarter. The Buccaneers will start out with the ball. They have, let's see here. Let's give you the lineup. It's Valu, Chiquiti, Young, Gregory, and Shaw. Inbounds goes to Young. Young palmed the ball, but no, a steal by Marks. Wow. No call up. It goes to Geyer off the glass. No. Rebound, Dumont. Turnaround hook doesn't fall. Rebound is going to be pulled down by Young, and here comes Chiquiti. Nice move going to the hoop by Ali. Fisher trying to answer back, goes hoop coast to coast, missed the shot, rebound pulled down by Dumont and Shaw fighting for it, jump ball, that'll stay with the Bulldogs. Guy will trigger the play to the right of the backboard into Dumont up to Fisher. Fake space outside, goes right to the hoop, and he's blocked and stolen away by a couple of Buccaneers. Young with it, driving the side of the paint, attacking the basket, scoop shot doesn't fall, rebound goes to Zach Marks. Marks will get it to Fisher. Fisher the other way is a 3-on-3. finds Burrell Briggs going to the hoop. Little scoop shot with the left falls in for Kevin. His first bucket of the night. There's Chiquiti. Chiquiti lost the ball. Tracked it down in the corner. Throws it to the foul line. Valou jumper hits. That's his first bucket. And the lead is 7 for Kingston. Burrell Briggs with it to the three-point arc. On the near side over to Fisher. Trey holds the ball over his head, calls out the play. Gets a screen from Dumont to Geyer in the corner on the far side. Back to Fisher. Fisher swings it over and gets the ball back. He's got 14 seconds to work. Burrell Briggs fakes taking the screen, goes right to the hoop, puts it up. No whistle, but then a wait whistle on that shot. So Kevin Burrell Briggs at the line for 2 free throws. Went on Valou, his first. Burrell Briggs at the line for 2 free throws for North Mason. Got the first one. He's 3 for 6 from the charity stripe, has another free throw. Got the second one. Give him 6 points tonight. Chiquiti up the far sidelines. Center of the court goes to Young. Back to Chiquiti. Fakes the 3, steps inside the arc. Drawing the defense, lobbing it up top. And that's Young. Liam will bounce it over to Gregory. Gregory draws a double team that is, and dribbles out of it. Bounces it over to Chiquiti. Ali, lob it out. Shaw fakes the 3 and picks up his pivot foot before the move to the boot, and that's the 9th turnover on the Buccaneers. 6:01 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldog ball, they trail by 5. Trey Fisher back and forth on the dribble. Hands it off to Burrell Briggs. Kevin steps back, throws it over to Fisher. Fisher faked it middle, goes to the outside. Pull-up jumper for Trey, goes in. 11 points for Trey. Leads down to 3. Comes Chiquiti. Kick it out. Young for 3. No. Rebound. Dumont had it. Got it right back. Throws it out to Dumont, or to Geyer. Geyer avoids the defense. Goes right to the hoop. Had it blocked by Shaw out of bounds. Geyer says, nice job. Shaw just turned around and walked away. Be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. 30-second timeout's been called. Step aside real quick. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hooky Now Communications, HCC.net.
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win. $5:25 to go in the third quarter. Buccaneers had a 7-point lead at 1 point time. And now they're down to just having that 3-point lead. It's Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. Baseline inbounds. Geyer will trigger the play to the right of the backboard. The Bulldogs go to almost the 4 corners of the key. Inbounds. Geyer will throw it up near half court, and it's Burrell Briggs. Kevin will try to hand it off to Fisher. Bounce it over to Fisher. To the 3-point arc. 3 on the way for Fisher. Yes! That's his 4th 3 in the ball game, and the lead is, well, actually it's tied. The ball game is tied, excuse me. Over to Gregory. Gregory puts it on the floor, hands it off to Chiquiti. Ali, high post feed, deflected and stolen away. Here comes Burrell Briggs. Has a 3-on-3 out to Fisher. Fisher for 3 again. No, can't do it. Got his own rebound, though. Fins off some defense, stops, throws over to Burrell Briggs. He's open for 3. Can he drain it? Yes, he can. And the Bulldogs are back up by 3. Gregory with it on their side, up top to Chiquiti. Throws it over to Valou. Back to Chiquiti. Swinging it over. Gregory will try to answer for 3. And he does! His second 3 in the ball game. Tie ball game, 33. Trey Fisher trying to get by the pressure. Nearly lost it. Spins around the defense to the excuse me. Dumont will find Marks on the box, and he'll lay it up and in. 4 points for Zach, and it's a 2-point lead for North Mason. Ali Chiquiti up the far side for Kingston.
Trailing by 2 are the Buccaneers. To Shaw, side of the paint, it goes to Young. Young bounces it over to the corner. Valou for 3. That's short. Rebound, Dumont for North Mason. Get it out to Burrell Briggs up the far side. To the foul line, steps by the defense, puts it up. Drew the foul on North Mason, or I'm sorry, on Kingston. And it'll go on Liam Young, his second. Kevin Burrell Briggs back to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Missed the first one, we'll get another one. So we have 3 up and on the court for the Buccaneers. You've got Miller back in there, Max English along with Brett Spencer. Bryce Solis is back on the court for North Mason. And Dalton Geyer will get to sit down. As Kevin Burrell Briggs has another free throw coming, trying to extend a 2-point lead. Can't hit the second one. And rebound tapped and controlled by, that's Spencer. Gregory swings over to Young to Spencer. Spencer back to Young over to Gregory. Puts it on the floor, drives baseline on Marks. Little partially blocked recovery by Young, and he somehow did a turnaround jumper that puts it up and in. Give him 14 points tonight, and the lead is tied, or the game is tied to 35. Fisher throws it over to Solis. Solis fakes it both ways, hands it off to Marks. Marks jumper, he hits it. Zach Marks, 6 points, 4 in the quarter. Leads back up to 2 for North Mason. Spencer with it. Over it goes to Young. Young bounces it over to Miller. Hypo speed, Gregory out it goes to Young. Young for 3, that's short. Rebound tap to Marks. Marks gets it out to Solis. Solis runs and gets it in the corner, up for the far court. And he'll throw it to the center of the court, but Coach Hackett says, I want a timeout. 2-point lead for North Mason, 30-second timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout after the long throw up the court. Bryce Solis will inbounds it in the corner on the far side. Baseline, he's got to get it in. Going to throw it in to Marks, but nope, got a 5 count. And I count 6 turnovers on the Bulldogs here in the ball game, as opposed to 9 for the Buccaneers. North Mason has a lead by 2. As Liam Young with the ball, bounces it over to steal by Kevin Burrell Briggs. Missed the layup. Rebound goes to Fisher. Fisher turnaround fadeaway goes in for Trey. He's got 7 points in the quarter, 16 for the game. And the lead is 4 for North Mason. Gregory throws out to Young. Young, elbow jumper, hits it. Liam Young is 16 points. And the lead is 2 for North Mason. Trey Fisher with the ball between the circles, between his legs on the dribble, stops, thought about a 3, throws over to Solis. Solis looking for Dumont, drives to the hoop, throws it out to Burrell Briggs. He'll drive right to the hoop. 2 big stops, and he's mugged and fouled by, it's going to be on Max English. His first 13th foul on the Buccaneers. Kevin Burrell Briggs at the line again for a couple of free throws. In the quarter, he is 2 for 4. For the game, he is 4 for not very good. And he can't get the first one to drop in. It's like Connor Friedel back on the court for the Buccaneers, and Gabe Gregory will sit down with 12 points. Kevin Burrell Briggs back at the free throw line. Trying to extend this Bulldog lead. Short. Rebound pulled down by the Spencer. Buccaneers, Becky Spencer. Up it goes to Friedel. And he'll get it back. Fakes the 3, 1 dribble. Throws it up top. Young swings it over into the corner. is Miller. Miller allows it up to Friedel. Friedel trying to dribble penetrate. Swings it over to Young. Young jumper at the free throw elbow. Saved in bounds. Young tried to put it back in. And a foul is called on North Mason. Burrell Briggs picked up his second. Only the first team foul on North Mason in the half. At the line is Liam Young. Got the first one. They'll get another one. As Geyer returns, and so does Jonah Ness. Let's see, Liam Young is perfect at the free throw line. 3 for 3. He'll get one more for the Buccaneers. Going to tie the ball game. He does. Still perfect. Andrew Shaw back on the court for the Buccaneers, replacing Liam Young. So it's the Bulldog ball. Geyer, Solis, Fisher, Dumont, and Ness on the court. Fisher will throw it up to Solis. Solis back to Fisher. Fisher, drive to the foul line, stops up, fake, flip to the ball. The ball is stripped from him. But the whistle is about English, and it does go on English. His second, 4th team foul. 2 free throws for Trey Fisher. This will be his first trip to the line tonight. Missed it. He has 16 points tonight. Ball game is tied. Fisher can give the Bulldogs a lead again. Hitting the free throw. Got it. 40-39. Minute 35 to go here in the third quarter. North Mason with the lead. Kingston with the ball. That's Miller. Bounced up to Friedel. Swing it over to Spencer. Spencer will hit the 3. It's his second 3 in the ball game. And a lead is 2 for Kingston. Dalton Geyer answering the other way. It's his first 3 of the ball game. He has 9 on the night. Bulldogs up 1 now. High post feed to Shaw. He'll turn and shoot. Miss. Rebound goes to Ness. Ball slapped out. Fisher comes up with it. Nice move, spinning his way. Bounce it onto Solis. Solis mugged on, trying to draw. He draws 3 guys on his back. So Bryce, the freshman, to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. And a personal foul goes on Brett Spencer, his 3rd. 5 team fouls on the Buccaneers. Bryce Solis at the line for 2 free throws. Got the first one. They'll get one more. Got the second one. He's perfect from the line. 4 for 4. Lead is 3 for North Mason. Kingston with the ball. Miller with it. Cross court it goes to Spencer. Spencer up to Friedel. Friedel steps to the 3-point arc. Ooh, got away with a walk. To the foul line, now out. And Friedel gets the ball back. High post feed. Shaw drives side of the paint. Big jump stop. Blocked by Dumont. Recovered. Nope, knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to stay with the Buccaneers. 33.1 seconds to go in the third. Bulldogs up 3. Kingston with the ball. Friedel triggered the play right at the backboard. Lob it into Miller. Miller beyond the 3-point arc. Back to Friedel. Friedel for 3. Yes! And it's actually they can call it 2 for Friedel. Geyer for 3 again. He'll spin that one in. Give him 12 points tonight. And the lead is now 4 for North Mason. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Friedel swings it over to Miller. Miller cross court it goes to Spencer. Spencer for 3. No. Shot with a rebound. No. Rejected by Dumont with authority as the quarter runs out. AJ came down hard on his ankle, though. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back with the Bulldogs leading by 4, 48-44.
I admit, I did try another TV provider, It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net are your best source for high school basketball featuring the Shelton High Climbers, the North Mason Bulldogs, and the Mary M. Knight Owls. We give you complete coverage of a game from starting lineups to scoring leaders. You can trust we will bring you all the action. Our next webcast is Wednesday night when the Shelton boys host Foss in a Narrows League matchup. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is 7 o'clock, and you can find it on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. Waiting for the start of the final 8 minutes of this ball game. North Mason is a 4-point lead. Looks like it's going to be whose ball? It's going to be Kingston's ball coming out of the timeout between quarters. The Bulldogs have Burrell Briggs, Zach Marks, Ness, Dyer, and Fisher on the court. The Buccaneers have Young, Gregory, Chiquiti, Valou, and Shaw. Cross-court pass to Gregory, bounce it up to Young. Over it goes to Chiquiti. Ali, cross-court to Shaw. Shaw will take the three. Short. And the Bulldogs will let it go out of bounds, so they'll get the ball, leading by 4. Fisher gets the ball in backcourt from Burrell Briggs. Burrell Briggs directing Fisher to the opposite side of the court. Throws up to Burrell Briggs, back to Fisher. Fisher calling out the play. Over to Kevin Burrell Briggs. Kevin doesn't take that screen from Dumont. Step back, jumper, no. Dumont, can he track it down in the corner? No, he cannot. The ball goes back to Kingston. So Shaw will bring it in to Ali Chiquiti. And get it up to Gregory. Gregory goes over to Chiquiti, swing it over to Young. Back to Chiquiti, to Gregory, fakes the three, drives baseline, hooks the pass down to Valou, lost the ball and out of his hands, and Marks comes up with a rebound, and Fisher gets fouled by Gregory. That's his third. 6th team foul on North Mason. It'll be sideline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Fisher will get it from Geyer. Behind the back dribble for crossing midcourt. High post feed to Marks. To Geyer. Geyer travels the foul line to Kevin Burrell Briggs. Between the legs dribble, trying to get by the defense of Gregory. Puts it up. Drew the foul on Shaw. That'll be his third. And 17 foul on the Buccaneers. Trey Fisher back to the free throw line. Let's see here. Is that 1 for 2 for Fisher? I'm sorry, that's not Fisher at the line. It's Burrell Briggs. Kevin missed the free throw. He's had a poor night shooting from the free throw line. He's missed his, let's see, in the third quarter, he was 2 for 6. And he's only got hit 4 free throws. Been there quite a bit, though. Second free throw. That one gets it there. Chiquiti speeds up the court for the Buccaneers. Lob it over to Gregory. Fakes the three. Back to Chiquiti. High post feed to Shaw. Shaw drives into the paint. Puts it up. Missed the shot over Marks. Only the second team foul on the Bulldogs, though. And Marks will pick up his second. And Andrew Shaw's at the line for 2 free throws. He is 0 for 1. Has 2 points tonight. 5-point lead for North Mason. Kingston's shot short on the first one. Andrew will get another one. One of the referees is talking to Gavin Valou. Smiling, laughing is Valou. So is Mark. Second free throw is short. Burrell Briggs for a rebound for North Mason. He'll speed up the court. Throw it over to Geyer. Geyer alone. for three at the top, missed it. Chiquiti with the rebound for Kingston. Ali, kick it out. Young, back to Chiquiti. Geyer knocked it out of bounds. Young will inbounds it to Chiquiti. Over to Gregory, back to Shaw, hook it down to Valou, draws a triple team, and the ball goes in for Valou. He drew the foul on North Mason, third team foul. And Marks picked up his third. A.J. Dumont's back into the floor for the Bulldogs, replacing Jonah Ness. As Gavin Valou hits the free throw, completing the three-point play, 2-point lead for North Mason. Fisher has it in backcourt, full court press by the Buccaneers. Fisher lost it out of bounds. Oh no, seventh turnover on the Bulldogs, not in a timely manner. Got to control that ball late. 2-point lead for North Mason, under 6 minutes to go here in the ballgame. He'll get into Ali Chiquiti. Bounce it to Shaw. Three on the way, off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Valou. Swings it to Gregory. Gregory off the glass. No. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. Burrell Briggs. And a foul is called on Kingston. And that'll go on Young. I think that's his third, if it's on him. Let's see. No one on Gregory. It's on Gregory. That'll be his fourth. So Burrell Briggs back at the free throw line. 1 for 2 last trip there. Got the front end of the 1-and-1. And another one. Brett Spencer back in the ball game. He'll go get Gabe Gregory. Sit down with 4 personals. 5:41 to go in the game. Lead is 3 for North Mason, that is. Kevin Burrell Briggs can extend it by hitting another free throw. And he does. Drama there. Bounced pretty much everywhere on that rim before it dropped in. Liam Young will bring it up for the Buccaneers. High post feed, actually Shaw driving to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot, rebound Marks. Marks out to Geyer. Geyer will lob it down to Fisher. Fisher stops, puts it up, and in. Trey Fisher with a big bucket there. And the lead is now 6 for North Mason. Chiquiti. Cross court it goes to Young, off his hands, out of bounds. 10 turnovers on the Buccaneers. Bulldog ball inbounds to Geyer. Burrell Briggs gets the ball back and brings it up. And off to Trey Fisher. Fisher to the foul line, pull-up jumper. Hits it. Oh, boy. Lead is up to 8 now. And timeout call by the Buccaneers. We'll step aside. 55-47. North Mason leads. I'll be right back at MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of High Climbers basketball. Catch all the action at MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at HCC.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. North Mason 55, Kingston 47. Bulldogs have built their biggest lead of the night, I believe, at 8. And they have Dumont, Marks, Burrell Briggs, Geyer, and Fisher on the court. The Buccaneers have the ball. Chiquiti with it, hand it off to Young. Young will throw it to English. Down it goes to Valou, puts it up and in and draws the foul on the Bulldogs. It'll be the fourth team foul on North Mason. And let's see, that on Kevin Burrell-Briggs' third, I believe. And Gavin finishes the three-point play for the second time. Inbounds goes to Fisher. Bounces to Burrell-Briggs. Back to Fisher. To Burrell-Briggs, speeds across midcourt. Double pumps on the pass back to Fisher. Behind the back, on the dribble, a little bit out of control there. Trey's trying to get by Chiquiti. Throws it over to baseline. Dumont with a jumper. That's an air ball. Rebound Marks. Tip-toe. He stand on the line. Got it. Threw it out, but it goes right to the hands of the Buccaneers. Here comes Chiquiti, and Fisher's going to be called with the fifth team foul for North Mason. Third on him. Solis is back for the Bulldogs. Burrell-Briggs will sit down. Inbounds into the corner. Young for three. No. Rebound goes to Valou. Valou turn around on the side of the paint. No. Rebound goes to English. Out it goes to Chiquiti. Over to Valou. Baseline to English. Draws double team to Valou. Up top to Chiquiti. Swing it over. Three on the way by Spencer. That's in. His third three in the ball game, and it's a 2-point lead for North Mason. 55-53. Solis and Geyer exchanging passes in back court. Throws it up to Fisher. Fisher will have to get it across the timeline. To the three-point arc, to the side of the paint. Stops in the paint, puts it in. Trey Fisher, 6 points in the quarter. I think he's up to 23 for the ball game. Leads back to 4 now. As Chiquiti, out it goes to Spencer for three. Chiquiti comes up with a rebound on the air bar. Out to Young. Young, Valou, foul line jumper, falls in. Solis has it. Draws a double team in back court. Manages to get it to Geyer. Geyer will cross midcourt on the run. Hand it off to Fisher. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this ball game. 2-point lead for North Mason. And a miscue as Chiquiti can't handle it. And it goes back to the Bulldogs. Kevin Burrell-Briggs back in the ball game for Bryce Solis. 3:04 to go. North Mason with a 2-point lead in the ball. And you got Geyer, Fisher, Burrell-Briggs, Marks, and Dumont on the court for North Mason. Some discussion at the scorer's table. English, Young, Gregory, Chiquiti, and Valou on the court for the Buccaneers. So Geyer will trigger the play in the inbounds in front of the scorer's table in the back court. Inbounds goes to Burrell-Briggs. Kevin will put it on the floor and just kind of skip up court. Hand it out to Fisher. Fisher, side of the paint, step back, off, rebounds. Marks knocked it out of bounds. It'll go over to the Buccaneers. Bulldogs are going to go in a 2-3 zone, I believe. As Young gets it over to Ali Kutiti. Over to Gregory. Swing it over to Young. Young down to English. Out. Swing it over to Gregory for three. No. Rebound goes to Burrell-Briggs. Burrell-Briggs on the run the other way. Going right to the hoop. No, can't get it to fall in. Rebound. Pulled down by English, and there's a foul on Burrell-Briggs, and I think that's his night is done. It's on Kevin. Kevin Burrell-Briggs fouled out of the ball game. He has 12 points. Bryce Solis is back in for North Mason. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Buccaneers have the ball. Blue will get it into Chiquiti. Swing it up to Gregory, draws a double team. Dribbles out of the double team. High post speed to Shaw, back to Gregory. Gregory drives baseline right to the hoop. Blocked by Dumont. Up it goes to Solis. Solis one-on-one. Lost the ball. He's fouled, no whistle. Marks with a jumper, no. And the air ball. And the rebound goes to Gregory. And here come the Buccaneers trailing by 2. Gregory right to the hoop, puts it up and in! Got 14 points for Gregory as Fisher splits a double team in the pressure. Over goes to Geyer for 3. Ooh, that would have been a dagger. And the rebound goes to the Buccaneers. And a timeout has been called by Kingston. 1:42 to go in the ball game. 57 all is our score. Buccaneers have the ball, and we come back. MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Buccaneer ball in the backcourt. Tie ball game, 1:42 to go. It's been a good ball game, back and forth pretty much. Nobody leading by more than 8. Spencer will inbounds it to Young. He'll get up to Gregory. There comes the Bucks. Trying to get the lead back. Swing it over. And Gregory, cross court it goes to Spencer for 3 in the corner. Nope, rebound. Tap to Geyer, tapped it to Dumont. And here come the Bulldogs. Solis with it, crossing midcourt, and a timeout has been called. 1:23 to go in the ball game. 57 all, full timeout has been called. MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team keeps your business connected to the world via broadband, video, and voice.
We offer business phone systems,
Voice service with unlimited long distance,
broadband with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second,
complete IT services,
on-site computer repair,
video service,
and advertising.
Let HCC be your communications service partner.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.
It's Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. Tie ball game, 57 all. Minute 23 to go. Dalton Geyer will inbounds the ball from between the scorer's table and the Bulldog bench. Bulldogs all stacked up there in front of him. Inbounds will go to Dumont, right back to Geyer. Throw it to Solis. Solis between the circles on the dribble. Looking for Fisher, and he'll hand it on. Nope, he won't hand it off to Fisher. Over it goes to Marks. Marks trying to drive on Shaw, hands off to Fisher. Fisher drives baseline, steps back, bounces it down to Dumont. Dumont, fade away on the baseline. No! Rebound goes to Gregory. Out it goes to Chiquiti. Swing it up to Valou. Valou will take a long 2, missed it, rebound. Marks had it, goes right to Fisher's hands. Here come the Bulldogs. Up it goes to Solis. Solis to the bucket. Double pumps, puts it up and in! 6 points for the freshman. 2-point lead for North Mason. 43 seconds and counting. A timeout has been called by the Buccaneers. 38.8 seconds to go in the game. 2-point lead for North Mason. We will take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications and Mason Web TV have teamed up to bring you live and replayed webcasts of High Climbers basketball. Catch all the action at MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net/news. Cheer on your favorite local athlete, even if you can't make it to the game in person. As an added incentive, we're giving away a Kindle Fire HD6 at the end of the season. For your chance to win, get the secret code announced during each game and then enter online at HCC.net/contest. Go Climbers!
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.
38.8 seconds to go here in the ball game. 59, North Mason 57. Kingston Buccaneers have the ball. They're in their front court. Spencer will trigger the play. Got Young, Valou, Shaw, and Gregory who gets the ball. Right back to Spencer. Over to Gregory. Swing it over to Young. Young. Down it goes to Shaw. Knocked away. Recovered by Young. Out it goes to Gregory. Over it goes to Young. Back to Shaw. Swing it over to Spencer. Cross court it goes. 3 on the way. Yes! Big 3 by Liam Young. 21 points for Liam. And it's a 1-point lead for Buccaneers. And we have another timeout. So we'll step aside. It's MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net are your best source for high school basketball featuring the Shelton High Climbers, the North Mason Bulldogs, and the Mary M. Knight Owls. We give you complete coverage of a game from starting lineups to scoring leaders. You can trust we will bring you all the action. Our next webcast is Wednesday night when the Shelton boys host Foss in a Narrows League matchup. Tip-off in the Mini Dome is 7 o'clock, and you can find it on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Quite a ball game we have here in North Mason. The new North Mason High School, 60-59. Kingston hits a big 3 to go up by 1. 17.4 seconds to remain in this ball game. Shot clock is off. Bulldog ball, and they'll have to go the full length of the court. They have Dumont, Geyer, Marks, Fisher, and Solis as Kevin Burrell-Briggs fouled out about 2.5 minutes ago. Geyer can run the baseline, and he'll inbounds it. He'll throw it in to Solis. Freshman with it up the far sidelines. Got to speed up, finds Marks. Marks hands off to Fisher. Fisher with 10 seconds now. Hands off to Solis. Solis dribble penetrates. Looking for somebody to throw it to. Hands it off to Fisher. Fisher to 2. He's got to launch one at the buzzer. Oh, just fell off. Oh, what a ball game. The Kingston Buccaneers come into North Mason and to slip away with a 1-point win, 60-59. They pick up their second Olympic League win. The Bulldogs still winless in the Olympic League. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, we're offering free HD for 6 months with no contract and free installation. Some restrictions may apply.
So whatever it is that you want to watch, whether it's the big game, local news, nature programs, or just your favorite reality show, HD will only make it better.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Learn how to
run,
hide,
fight,
Columbine High School,
Newtown,
Virginia Tech,
Aurora Theater,
Columbia Mall,
Fort Hood, Navy Yard, Chattanooga, Charleston.
Enough.
How many more?
How many more classrooms?
How many more colleges?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more military facilities?
How many more houses of faith?
Enough.
Learn how to
run,
hide,
fight.
Visit www.nextsafe.org.
Prepare your community.
As an American.
As a human being.
No more lists of names.
It's not too soon.
Now is the time.
It's time.
We need to be more prepared.
It's time for our leaders to help prepare the public. Right now. Enough. Enough.
Prepare an emergency plan for you and your community. Visit the National Center for Citizen Safety at www.nextsafe.org.
If you've been thinking of advertising with MasonWebTV.com, now is the time. Our ad rates have remained steady since we started providing news, sports, and information in 2011, but unfortunately that must change. With the new year comes a modest increase for new clients, while current banner ad clients will continue at an affordable $75 a month. If you want to be one of those savvy businesses, contact me before the end of January. Call, text, or email today to lock in your spot on MasonWebTV.com.
Well, it's a final in North Mason. The Kingston Buccaneers come away with a 1-point lead. Bulldogs had a chance there in the final 17 seconds, but Trey Fisher can't quite hit it at the buzzer, and the Bulldogs will fall to 4-8 on the season, 0-5 in the Olympic League. The Buccaneers improved to 5-6 on the season, 2-2 in the Olympic League. Their leading scorer was Liam Young at 21 points. Gabe Gregory finished with 14. Gavin Ballou, 10. 9 for Brett Spencer. He hit 3 threes. And 2 apiece for Andrew Shaw, Connor Friedel, and Ali Chiquiti. For the Bulldogs in their loss, Trey Fisher led the way with 23 points to lead all scorers. 12 apiece for Kevin Burrell-Briggs and Dalton Geyer. 6 apiece for Bryce Solis and Zach Marks. And again, our next broadcast, our next webcast will be Wednesday night, back in the mini dome with the the Shelton boys will take on Foss, trying to get back on the winning track there as well. So again, the final here: Kingston 60, North Mason 59. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to log on and put in the code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 giveaway.
Tonight's code word for the Kindle Fire HD6 Climbers giveaway is HOOP. That's HOOP. Log on to hcc.net/contest/climbers right now for your chance to win.